Right, we've got these 5 different situations here. We're going to call them events. Right, we've got winning the lottery as our first event, flipping a coin and getting ahead. We've got finding a human on Mars. We've got the sun rising tomorrow, and we've got the person sitting next to me is right-handed. Now, I'm going to look at the chance of these things actually happening. Now, winning the lottery, it's not impossible that I win it as long as I buy a ticket, but it's very unlikely. So I'm actually going to write the word unlikely next to that one. Now, flipping a coin and getting a heads, all coins have got a head on one side and a tail on the other. So I've got half a chance. Now, we call that actually evens in this situation, okay? So even chance, okay? I'll either get a head or I'll get a tail. So evens, half a chance. Finding a human on Mars, well, that's not possible yet. So we're going to call that impossible. And the sun rising tomorrow. Well, the sun has to rise tomorrow, okay? Whether it's behind a load of clouds, you don't know, but it is going to be there. So that is what's known as certain. And the person sitting next to me is right-handed. Now, if I was in a classroom or something like that, there would be someone sat next to me, and they are very likely to be right-handed. It's not certain to be right-handed because they might be left-handed, but they are likely to be right-handed. Now, I've drawn this line down here. Okay, and I've got the ends marked and I've got the middle marked. Now the middle is where I'm going to get an even chance. So number 2, okay, is evens, and that's going to be halfway because I either get heads, I either get tails. So number 2 is going to go there. Now if I look at impossible and certain, they're totally opposite each other. So one's got to be at one end, one's got to be at the other. Now I'm going to put impossible down here. And that's situation or event number 3. And at the opposite end of the line, I'm going to have certain, because certain and impossible are completely the opposite. So certain goes there, all right, and that's event number 4. Right, I've just got 2 more left. Okay, I've got winning the lottery, and I've got the person sitting next to me is right-handed. Now, the person sitting next to me is right-handed. It's better than half. Okay, so it's going to be closer to certain than it is to impossible, all right, and it's better than half. So it's got to be in here somewhere. So this has got to be likely in here in that situation or event 5. And unlikely, winning the lottery, well, I haven't got half a chance, have I? I've got far less than half a chance, but it's not quite impossible. So down here, okay, I'm going to put unlikely is going to be somewhere here. You never know, it depends. If you buy a whole load of tickets, you might actually, you've got more chances, haven't you? But it's not very likely. So unlikely, likely, and this is what's known as your chance line here.
Okay, Mary, so let's have a look at this one. So solve x plus 2x equals 12. So what do you think you do first?
Okay, well, I want x on its own, so I would put x equals 12 minus 2x.
Okay, so a lot of the time we want to get x by itself, but what we want to do first is get all of these x's together. So can you see anything we can do with this? Get all these together in one place.
Oh, okay, it's 3x, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
3x equals 12. Oh, and so x equals 4.
Brilliant, spot on, well done.